Hello and welcome to this video on the new Hustle Carnival Moleopoly event. If you're brand new to events, then maybe you should check out my video on the Beach Moleopoly event just here. It covers everything you need to know about this event, from what you need to do and the best things you should do to get the most lottery chips and dice possible. In this video we'll be covering what things I have learnt from the first time this event came around, what are the best items you can get from this event, and things like what pass you should be paying for and why. Just remember, if you want to join my 250 diamond giveaway every week, you can find the link in the description and it will take you to Gleam, and if the giveaway is over, follow the link to Twitter for the most up-to-date one. It is certainly worth following me over on Twitter to keep up to date about the future pet giveaway, which will be starting in December. So to do with the event, what should we look at first? Well, it's always good to look at what are the best things you can get from an event, so let's start off with the 3 best things you can get from this one. And for the Moleopoly events, there's actually a much bigger reason why you should be doing these, but I'll save that at the end of the video. So firstly, the best thing I would say you can get from this event is the Moon Tea Biden plate mail. The reason this is the best from what I can see is because everyone on the enemy team will have to attack this person for 4 seconds, which is actually going to be a long time when you're talking about high damage burst teams or anyone that's above 10 million in power. But the fact that both physical and magical damage is reduced by 45%, which again could be higher if it's made into an ancient piece, is a crazy amount to be reduced by. This makes it worthwhile putting all of your best items and gems into one tank, making them tougher to kill, rather than spreading it about and making a few people strong here and there. The item in second place will be this 6th Sense equipment for the archer. This is great for everyone, but especially good for people that are from room 10 and below. This will give a great healing bonus to 3 of your fighters at a time, and you almost don't even need a healer at this point if you've got someone like this in your team, and just use this armor instead. The 3rd best item you can get from this event will be the artifact. This has got some great benefits to it, and it certainly is better than some of the previous artifacts that you can get from events. I'd recommend using this artifact on any of your tanks to get the most uses out of it. It has a very quick cooldown, so you don't want to be using it on people that might go down early and waste its potential. It's hard to pick many items that are crazy good and worth spending your diamonds on for those extra chips, but as long as you get the Moon Tea Biden plate mail, I would say that you've got the best one from this event, and anything else is just a bonus. Before we hit some tips, what pass should you get if you wanted to? Well, I would say again, it's got to be the silver pass. Yes, they've made the golden pass £1 cheaper than usual for this sort of event, but events for this price are still not worth it. Maybe if they drop it down to £15 I can see it being more reasonable, but again it is still too much for right now. The bottom line is, and from my experience, if you want to get the event items, the silver pass will be enough for you as long as you can spend some time throughout the event. But let's say you're really busy during the week and the weekend is the only time you get to play, then you might need to buy the golden pass to catch up and get what you want in that time you can play. Before we end on some tips, what is the best item you think you can get from this event? I love knowing what the community think, and if you have any questions on this event, make sure you leave your comment down below and I will get back to you and help you out if I can. So the best thing I can say to people from this event, it is absolutely amazing for people who want to work on their hero. It seems sort of weird as this event says nothing about this, but when you get to the top of the board and you get stuck in a loop, every time you do the loop the items refresh for something different. But the great thing is you can still get things for your hero up there. We've had someone be so successful through this, they went from 100k power to nearly 1 million just by the end of the event. Yes, they were from room 10, so your mileage may vary with this, but do this for this event and really focus it if you have a hero and want to make them better. Another tip for new players who might not actually know this, the chests you get during this event are actually color coded so you can tell which special items you should be looking to get. Some people think they're all the same, but I thought I'd point that out, so at least going up the board you can see what you might be working towards. A final tip would be, if you haven't done any of these events before, or someone who likes to either be picky on when they pay for events or trying to save money, then I can say this is one of the ones that you actually should be paying for. Not only does this help your hero get stronger, but your whole barracks as well, especially for lower throne room players. You get lots of money, lots of dust, and plenty of items that you can improve your squad if you've recently upgraded your throne room. Anyways, that's the video guys, and get subscribed to not miss out on future event videos like this one. And why not check out my video on offers if they're worth paying for and which ones might actually be worth considering.